live in a very rural county in North Carolina. The whole county is 14,500 people. That's the whole county. And it's very poor. And I'm on the Social Services Committee. I'm running for county commissioner, just saying if anybody wants to vote for me here in the county. But in the county, the minorities there feel that they are being deprived of resources they should otherwise get because they see, like us, all these resources going to the illegal aliens. I mean, when you're talking about people who can barely pay for their heating bill, that they have to have special programs, and they see people coming here and getting, $2,000 a month for their family.
Right.
They're fed up.
Open borders.
And this is the left's board. I mean, they're Democrats.
Right, and open border is an elitist position because the people who are most adversely affected are typically people who live on or below the poverty line.
And they devalue the value of labor. That's why I can't believe that the left is not upset. The unions aren't upset because the more illegal aliens you come in, the more you devalue a unit of labor in any market.
Yeah.
And it's like, where is anybody who actually understands what this does in the way of damage to the?
But how much of it is just headline chasing, right? Well, they want to be the party that's like, we were the most welcoming.
Exactly. Well, and you're right. It's completely backwards. These people come into our country without any identification to work for wages that Americans won't accept. And the unions go, they have a right to work. It's like they won't let an American citizen. They try to push for these laws that make it impossible for an American citizen to be able to work without a union in certain sectors, and then they're willing to allow people to just flood the country and take whatever job they want without any kind of registration, totally off the grid, no social security number.
It's not any job. Nancy Pelosi said if they don't come, they won't pick our crops, remember? So,
it was it Kelly Osbourne?
Who's going to be cleaning your toilets, Donald Trump?
That's right.
Yeah. But there's a lot of dignity in that statement.
So much respect.
But no, it shows you how they see them. It shows you how they see them. They're pawns, ultimately.
And they're here. I remember having this conversation when I was in high school, someone saying, well, they're just jobs the American workers wouldn't do.
That's not
just
true.
not true.
That's true.
They wouldn't do it for that wage.
Yeah.
Right. And also, at times, there are times that it inhibits technological innovation, right? Like if you think about agricultural workers, labor that you could, sell out cheaply to people who are not here legally, who you don't have to hold to, safe working standards. Technically, you could potentially have other innovations come in and solve this. But instead, you're perpetuating these terrible systems.
Right. We talked about that new Atlas robot from Boston Dynamics. Have you seen this video?
No, I haven't seen it. No.
It's this creepy humanoid thing that spreads its legs and stands up and then its body spins around and it walks towards you or whatever. And the joke I made was watching these androids they're building. Well, I can't wait to fight one of these robots while my friends are scavenging for food in an abandoned gas station, and I'm trying to buy them time, and then we all escape into the sewers and flee. But thinking about it now, what's really going to happen is if one of these robots costs $50,000, then these companies are going to be thinking a single android for $50,000 is going to operate for 5 years.
Yep.
So that's $10,000 a year. That's way cheaper than any human. And what's actually going to happen is there's going to be neo-Luddites who are running up in the middle of the night with masks on and smashing these robots and destroying them.
Sabotage. Sabots. Yeah. Oh,
no, I think it's absolutely true. When we examine this through an economic framework, it's easy and I would say accurate and worthwhile to point out the fact that these people are driving the cost of labor down. But it's a lot more insidious. This narrative that the left has pushed on immigration for the last several decades, that these are just people who want to come here and do jobs that we won't do. Again, not only for reasons that we've pointed out is that not true, but it's just not the case anymore. More than half of the people who pour over the border are not from Mexico. Right. We have no idea where these people are from. We have no idea what they want to do. Yeah, there's a lot of human trafficking going on. This is not even about somebody adjusting market equilibrium with respect to wages for labor. This is about trafficking. This is about human trafficking. This is about people from nations that are hostile to our interests at a time where there is intense turmoil on the global stage just entering into our country. We have no idea what they're doing.